Steve Hilton with me on a Friday morning. Steve, does the fear-mongering hate campaign, do you think it works?
Well, it's all they've got. I mean, exactly as you say, it's negative from the Harris campaign because they have a negative record. Where are all the ads saying, we did such a great job on this issue and that issue, and you can get more of that if you... No, there aren't any ads like that because there's nothing positive that they can talk about from their 4 years. Same with Trump, right? He's saying, we made America great again and we're going to do it again. Kamala broke it, Trump will fix it. These are truths. And that's why it's so dark and menacing and fear-mongering, because that's all they have. Will it work? I think it certainly riles up the Democrat base, but that is not enough to give them victory. That's why all the signs that we're seeing, the momentum is with Trump, as you say. He's been positive. He's shown a side of his character that we haven't seen much of in previous elections. And he's winning that argument in terms of the last few days of this campaign. The energy is there. The momentum is there. We'll see if the fear-mongering works. But it's a sad state of affairs when that's all you've got as a candidate and as a party.
Steve, you're our California guy. The Democrats want to flip 4 California House seats flip 4 seats. They're GOP held now. The Democrats want to flip them to Democrat. I think I've got that right. If they do that, flip the 4 seats, they'll retake control of the House. OK, you're in California. Can the Democrats flip those 4 seats?
Well, these are all very tight races, and I've been on the road supporting those candidates. And actually, I would add to the conversation about the House majority that not only have you got those Republican seats that the Democrats are targeting, but actually you've got Democrat seats that Republicans are targeting. You've got at least 3 here in California. You've got Katie Porter's old seat. She ran for Senate, didn't get there. You've got a very strong candidate in Orange County, Scott Bohr. You've got a candidate, Matt Gunderson, down on the Southern California coast. He's doing really well. So you could see not only Republicans holding the 4 that the Democrats are targeting, but winning 1, 2, or even 3 more. And that really would guarantee the House majority.
Is there a gradual shift in sentiment in California away from the Democrats and Democrat policies, and just ever so slightly more towards more conservative, Trump-oriented policies? Just the slightest of shifts?
I would say common sense arguments.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that we should really be looking at, therefore, are these ballot initiatives in California. We've got a lot of ballot initiatives on big issues, and I'll be looking at those to see whether the tide is turning away from this far-left extremism on things like being tough on crime, on limiting the ability of the state government to raise taxes, the minimum wage. They want to raise the minimum wage. That ballot initiative is looking 50-50 right now. On rent control, there's a whole bunch of things where actually you could see California voting for change and saying, we've had enough of this far-left Democrat nonsense that's doing so much damage. We want change in California. The ballot initiatives will tell us how strong that sentiment is.
We'll be watching that real careful. All right, Steve Hilton, thanks for joining us. You have a great weekend. I'm sure you'll be out and about throughout the Saturday and Sunday.
Absolutely.
Sure thing.